Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish the swing. Give it a try. Nice work. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. Let's just go ahead and give that another try. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Not quite. Let's try that again. That's what we're looking for. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. If you do this too early, you're going to reduce the power of your shot. If you do it too late, you're going to add power but increase the difficulty of the swing. Your downswing timing refers to how quickly you flick that swing stick forward. If your downswing is too fast, you'll hook it, and if it's too slow, you'll slice it. Let's try to get perfect timing on this next swing. Not quite. Let's reset and try again. Good job. That's what we're looking for. Congratulations. You've got the basics down pat. Can't wait to see you use some of these lessons out on the course. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be. The backswing meter at the bottom of your screen is going to give you a target for where your strength should be. Now as you pull back, you want to wait until the indicator gets in that white part of the backswing meter and then press forward. How about we try that again? That was well done. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards or away from you. The further away from you the marker is, the stronger your putt will be. Since this is a little bit downhill, you'll want to ease up on the weight, so move that aim marker a little bit closer to you by pulling down on the aim stick, and then have a go at this putt and see what you can do. Good job on that one. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. I don't think you got that quite. Let's best to try that again. That didn't quite pan out. I guess we'll try again. Didn't quite get that. Let's try that one again. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that one again. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's try that again. That's the stuff. And with that, you are ready to pop the lights out on these courses. As with any skill in the game of golf, practice makes perfect. Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level. And then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Korn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. And let's see what she can do here today. She played that nicely. Second shot here on the first. Eight feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here. This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
Wow, that's misjudged. Big putt for par coming up. Was on a good line. And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the day. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good scoreless hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Second shot on the second. And here we are with the third shot. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Good look at birdie here. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. She's currently tied for 13th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the 5-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, steady now. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Not bad. sitting at 1 over. Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here.
Surely it's going to.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's a good-looking shot there. Playing from around 150 yards here. 4 strokes off the lead. This one looks to be heading towards the green. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
This one's for birdie. This one's online. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. Now 4 back after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And let's have another look at that one.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
And that effort ensures she's now level par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies. And that will take it to 1 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. If it's up, it could be in. Oh, so close. And this one is for bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Yeah, that one will play. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Nicely done.
Chance to get 1 under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Looking really good, this one. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
A bit wild on approach there.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ooh, that almost went down. Lovely touch. Well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
She won't be too disappointed with that. Certainly a couple of putts from there, and that'll be a good hole. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And in it goes for the par. She's currently tied for 14th. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
From about 200 yards out. 3 shots off the lead.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left. Looks like they pushed this one.
Well, that certainly wasn't the shot she had in her mind. Setting up in some very deep rough. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Like the look of this one. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Henny's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Well, that's handy. She should be delighted with that. 14 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, that's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? She has this remaining for her par.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Bogey putt coming up here. currently at +1 for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Wow, what a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
So far, so good.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. And this putt to move into the top 10. Ooh, nice line. A well hold will take the birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. That got a little out of control, I think.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Currently 1 under for the day. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Just didn't drop. 6 feet remaining to the cup. That's tracking. Round now in the books. Good luck next time. And with that, their round comes to an end. Rich, this player seems to be in pretty good position out there today.
Early doors, but I saw some pretty good signs of life out there. I like what they're doing. Hopefully they can stay composed for the next 3 days.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer begins the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Look, they're behind the leaders, but not by a lot. But I got to say that they just haven't gotten it going yet. They are there because their putting has kind of kept it into it. The ball striking hasn't been great. The chipping hasn't been great, but they've made a bunch of putts. Something's got to change with the ball striking in order for them to remain in contention.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. Oh, that is crushed. And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. She's better than that. That'll be disappointing. Time for the second shot into the first. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Looking really good. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
She finds herself in a share of fifth. Here we have a short par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. And that shot back in the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Should find the green. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
She's currently tied for third. Time to play one of the one-shotters.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
4 left.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Par putt coming up here. Currently 4 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Nice recovery there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take her to 5 under. She's currently tied for first. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker. They've got that one a bit heavy, but the green's still in sight. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for par here.
This one's tracking.
Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one will be for double bogey. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
From around 170 yards here.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. How close was that to going down? Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, just missed. Well, that's disappointing. This putt's for double. Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Teeing off here at the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Nicely done. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Nice line. Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. This one's a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, that impressed me and her. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. That's a super shot to get a spot in the top 10 with. That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Trailing by 4 strokes. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
She's a top quality player, this one. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Downwind on this shot.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Good chance for a birdie coming up. She's hit it inside the range.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
A bit long on that one. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back nine, the 10th.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Pretty good shot there.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Nicely done. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
This one looking really good.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one. And she'll move into the top 10 with that effort. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Surely it's going to.
That gets the job done. Currently 1 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Well struck. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
This one heading to the bunker.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Nice little sand shot there. Came real close. She's got this to save par here.
On a nice line.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Oh, well played. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Ooh. Came close with that chip. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Great touch.
Putting for par. Oh, what a stroke. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Setting up now on a par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Going with the 7. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, what a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
That's nicely done. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 8th place. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par here. Trailing by 7 after that hole. We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Going with the 8-iron here.
4 right.
That's not the outcome they were after.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Second shot here on the 16th. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for par here.
Looks good.
Oh, that's frustrating. This one's for bogey. And down it goes. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Time to face a par 4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
This one might roll into the rough. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, she's looking at 145 from the flag.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. Great shot. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is on a stupendous line.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And with that, she'll move to 1 under par. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Wonderfully played. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Ouch, that hurts. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
This one's looking good.
It was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. Nice round, well played. Well, Rich, after a sloppy start, they seem to pull that round together.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Looking really good, this one. An opportunity to make a par here. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Getting ready to play their third. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Here we are at the third.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3, to say the least.
We need this one to bounce right. I'm sure she'll take that one. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. That'll sting a bit. Just 3 feet to the cup. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 1 under for the tournament. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4, measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 4th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. "16 feet to the cup."
This is what they have left for a par.
No, that's too bad. You'll have to settle for bogey there. Okay, let's head to the next. She's in a share of 14th place. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that was pure. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
That one should find the surface. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
Well, the old hammerhands putt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, just missed. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. This looks good. You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. And with that now, back to level par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
We've arrived at a par 5.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ooh, right by the hole. 11 feet to the cup.
This is on a great line.
And there it is. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
And this putt to move into the top 10. Oh, that's a nice line. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take her to 1 under. She's currently tied for 9th. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
From around 140 yards here. Lovely effort, that. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Ooh. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is what they have left for par.
Oh, so close. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that's going to put her up to even par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Teeing off now on the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
That was wonderfully done. Playing from around 110 yards out. Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope she makes this one, because it's for par. Good stroke. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now. A par putt on the table. Ouch, that hurts. And that putt will drop. Well done. This hole here is a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Going with the 5-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. This is a bogey putt coming up. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
A long par 4 this hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
You liked that, didn't you? Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
She's looking at 135 from the flagstick.
This one might need to get down a little. Oh! And just a supremely accurate shot from way out. Right at it. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I've got a difficult...
Good shot there. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And this one is for her par.
Looking good so far.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
That's some good golf right there. Around 110 yards to go.
This one heading towards the green.
Not a bad play, that one. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? No, that's too bad. It's just about 3 feet away.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Yes! Hold it! And that'll promote a good move up the standings.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And that's bouncing her back to even with the card. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This one is all over it.
Handy effort, that one. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Looking for another birdie here.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 1 under par. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Good shot there, Beamer. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Yep, tracking well.
Oh, just missed. Lining up the birdie putt here. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And as they finish up their round, Rich, find themselves 9th on the leaderboard.
Just clinging to that top 10 at the moment. Too many mistakes today. Reduce those tomorrow, and they'll be shooting up the leaderboard.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're glad to have you with us as we kick off our coverage of this event. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
In the top 10, but let's face it, I think they're a little bit too far behind the leaders. However, a stumble from the leaders and a good final push from this player, gotta say, it's possible.
Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing what this player does today. They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. Second shot here on the first.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. How close was that to going down? This next putt is for bogey. Currently 1 under for the event. Time to tee off at the second.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Getting ready to play their third. Should find the green here. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, what a way to bounce back. That shows heart. She finds herself in a share of 9th position. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Straight out of the top draw.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
She needs this to save par. Just didn't drop.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before. Looking better.
That's frustrating. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for par.
Oh, so close.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Maybe needed a better club from the caddy. It's a bit strong, this. It's a little wayward.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
If she holds this, she'll add 20 feet to her collection.
It was on a good line.
Putting for a bogey. Came into this round at 2 under, but now they're struggling to stay at par.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And that was a bit of a misfire. That'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys. Ooh, that almost went down. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This one to save par.
And there it is. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 7th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Okay, steady now. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well played. She finds herself currently tied for 14th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
This one will run uphill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
That will work.
And with that par, she'll remain at even overall. Teeing off here at the 9th hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Looks like she overcompensated there.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Well, right now they should be pleased. They're playing awfully well. They've put themselves in good position to get their Korn Ferry Tour card. But let's face it, 9 holes left. Pressure packed, to say the least.
Quality shot, that one. Second shot here at the 10th. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take her to 2 under. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off now on this par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
Ouch, that hurts. 7 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here. Yep, tracking nicely.
Solid par putt, that. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Super shot, that.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently a couple under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Appears to have overcooked this one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
That's a high-quality approach shot, that one. Well done by her. A putt for a place in the top 10. And gets that putt of distance to go.
Oh, that's pure silk. She'll take a spot in the top 10 as well.
Moments like that deserve another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
She currently shares 9th. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Ooh. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
And here we are with their 4th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This is their 5th shot. Oh, that's all class. And let's have one more look at that shot.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Well, that's a handy shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards.
This one's going to the right.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th. It sets up another putt inside birdie range.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. All right, one more hole to go. The 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
This putt is for a score of 72. Ooh, right by the hole. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on.
And with that, this player will finish the Q School final and gain a ticket to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. Congratulations to them. Rich and I will certainly be following their career with great interest.
Absolutely, Luke. They have locked down their Corn Ferry Tour card. Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.